All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're recording with the Nobody's Famous podcast. This is officially either episode 1 or episode 2. We will decide later. And it's a pleasure to have our second guest with us today. And
what's up?
It's music. It's music today, and it's none other than. Am I saying Jad or J.Keen?
Man, don't be saying my name live, bro. People don't know my name. When I'm on this level, ain't nobody know my name, bro.
You know, he's like he asked me before the show. He's like, yo, do you want me as Jad or J.Keen? I'm like, whoa. You know, I was like, I didn't know you're talking about yourself in the third person.
Two different people, man.
Two different people. So how's it going? You feeling good?
I'm doing good, man. First of all,
any anxiety?
Apparently you didn't let me talk, so my anxiety it's starting to rise.
No, go ahead, man.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here as Jad, J.Keen, whatever you want. You can ask me any question. No math question.
Any question?
I suck at math, so no math questions.
Okay.
2 plus 2 is fine, but anything above that.
Well, I got some cards here. Maybe you want to start with a math question?
Thank you. No. Yeah, so, I mean, first of all, I know how long you've been wanting to do this, and I know this is going to sound so cliche. And
we're all about cliche on the show.
Exactly.
All about cliche.
So, I mean, you've been wanting to do this for a while, working on it, and I just want to thank you for having me, for real.
Okay.
It's an honor. And
Don't thank me yet, man. Hey.
And I'm lucky to be alive.
Don't thank me yet. Let's start with a quick question.
Me. You're gonna
No. This is something we need to try. So the first question is
anxiety.
I feel the pressure rising. No, the question is, okay, it's about the show.
All right.
Is who do you think, since you're in music, maybe you can answer a music artist, but it's up to you. You know, who do you think is the most underrated artist in our time right now? You know, and it can be whatever. It can be like music, can be. I don't know, movies, any type of celebrity. It doesn't have to be music, but
okay. I mean, I've been listening to underground rappers for over 8 years now.
Okay.
And so let me just give a quick background to how I got into music. So I used to listen to a lot of like Simple Plan, Enrique, Michael Jackson growing up, right?
He's an Enrique boy. Well, to be honest, like I bought the CDs, so
like the album
now everyone knows.
the album called 7 is one of my favorites ever.
Nice.
Shout out to you, my man. If you want to collab, you know what to do. No, but for real. So so eventually I somehow got into hip hop. My friends used to rap, and I was like, okay, like I should, try to do something. And I used to sing-ish, play the guitar as well.
Wait, so you got into rap after like you got those albums, you were listening, and you're like, I can.
Yeah, I mean, like I've always been a fan of music, and I had a band when I was like 10 years old, whatever.
What was it called?
The 911s.
Whoa. Can we shut down the podcast, please? Yeah. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry.
Kind of embarrassing, but I'm not ashamed of my past, bro. It brought me here. It brought me here. So,
what kind of songs did you have? The Popos.
Actually, it had nothing to do with police.
Okay, so why did you call it 911 then?
Because, bro, I don't even know. Okay.
Well,
yeah. So
good thing that's in the bin.
Drop the mic. Yeah. So, I mean, eventually, like, fast forward 5 years, a few of my friends started this rap group, and I used to go to their house and see them record. Sometimes help and
help how? Like you would,
as in, cause like
you go like, hey ya, on like the
no, cause like I played guitar and I sang a little, so like I would sort of like give them advice or whatever, like give them my opinion in case they wanna, like they could take it or not, like. Oops. Yeah. So yeah, and eventually I just started writing, and it kind of blew up from there. But
just like that.
Yeah, but I
But,
still
but
did
the thing is, like, people will know now as we progress through the show,
Yeah.
is that you have a musical ear. It's not just like
I mean, yeah, a lot of people said that.
you just
like,
have the talent to write. You know,
Yeah,
he's not
I
a
mean,
ghostwriter, guys.
It is.
you
It
know?
is. It is something that you develop for sure. But then there's this base that you actually sort of need when you go in. Like, it would take longer for you to get
Okay.
to
Yeah.
the level
You need to
want.
have.
Exactly. And because I was around music, my uncles play, instruments.
What do they play?
Guitar, violin, piano.
بيلعبوا العود.
He actually plays oud.
Wow.
And
How did I
and,
guess that?
how do you call this?
What is that?
How do you call this? Yeah. So, en français, on dit accordéon, okay?
Wow.
Just a quick shout out that I know French, no flex. I'm
Just right before the France and Belgium game of the World Cup.
That's actually true. But anyway, I still did not forget your question. So,
Yeah, it's like what? It
Eventually-
took 5 minutes to answer.
yeah, eventually I started listening to Eminem, and I got discouraged very quickly because
Okay.
he is so good. And I was like,
Mm.
there's no way in hell I'm gonna like reach that level, right? So somehow I started listening to underground rappers so I can relate more to them and see them grow and actually learn from their path. Because when I was 15, 16, Eminem was already Eminem, right? So when I was listening to all these underground rappers, I was like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And then I see them grow, drop mixtapes after mixtapes
Yeah.
into albums, So
But that's the nice thing I noticed about mixtapes. I actually did a bit of research once
yeah,
about mixtapes.
yeah,
Is that mixtapes? The cool thing about them is that they're not like albums. Because I didn't know the difference, right?
yeah.
I kept on seeing mixtapes. Like, I didn't understand. But mixtapes may, let's say, advance an artist's, let's say, musical career.
Yeah, and it's
Which is
also
quite
like
cool. I never knew that.
it's
you know?
also more open, especially in hip hop. Like you can use a lot of instrumentals, and you're not selling the music, right? So you can use literally any instrumental and just like rap on it. So yeah, who's the most underground artist of all time? And maybe not of all time, but
So you're gonna answer music artist then?
yes.
Okay.
I mean that's what I'm here for, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, hey, answer whatever you want, man.
Okay, so I
So-
mean he's not underground anymore ish, but I think the most talented underground musician is John Bellion.
Yeah, well, I know we had this.
We had this
session once,
conversation.
and we were listening to him.
He's-
That's true. What? Who is he? Who's he? Who's this guy? Huh? Who's he?
I'm out.
No, but maybe you want to put a link down in the description. But no, honestly,
You're gonna
like,
promote someone else during my show? Is this
No,
what
I'm
you're
just-
is this
I'm-
what you're doing, Ali?
and I'm out. No, but it's just like it's a good answer actually, because
That's what I do.
No, because this guy actually.
He does everything. Like
Tell them this thing you told me about the lyrics and stuff.
what thing?
That he doesn't write. His
Oh
own
yeah,
lyrics.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean, I'm
apparently,
sorry. He doesn't write lyrics at all. He doesn't
so
write
like
them down.
he produces the music and comes up with the idea of the song and like never writes the lyrics actually. Like he just like as he's playing the music, like he already knows what he's gonna say.
Yeah, he's producing at the same time, just like we're doing in the podcast. We're creating it as we're going.
Exactly. I mean-
we're doing the same thing. We're doing exactly the same. We're creating magic.
yeah, I mean he's pretty insane.
So in
But
the
yeah,
background is like, no, you're not.
I mean that's my answer. John Bellion.
Nice,
For sure.
Nice. Okay, the second question,
Okay.
but please don't take the full show to answer it.
No shots fired.
Is what do you think of the name? Like Nobody's Famous, because that's the name of the show. Like when we told you like that was the name. Apart from the discussions that we had off camera, what do you think if somebody tells you, Nobody's Famous?
It's actually pretty cool because eventually we don't know what's gonna happen next, right? So you could end up having, I don't know, like millions of subscribers. You never know. But then you would still be famous. But
He's very optimistic.
I mean, no, I mean,
No,
if
you
don't-
gotta
if you
be.
don't- If you don't put, yeah, you gotta be, of course.
of
I mean,
course.
be realistic, of course, but you have to set a goal, and then every time you reach a goal, set another one, or like a few more, and
Okay.
then because like if you reach a goal and you're like, all right, that's it, I'm out, it's over, you're not gonna do anything and you're never gonna advance, right? So everything is a
Yeah.
learning experience. But yeah, so eventually you never know what's gonna happen, and
So the answer is, um, it's just unexpected. You don't know what's gonna happen. That's kind of your answer. Like,
you don't know what's gonna happen, but it also depends on what you do to make whatever you want happen.
of course, yeah. It's kind of like this. I mean, we. What's funny is it's funny that you mention it. This is the first time we do it here, in the house, in
Yeah.
my house.
And that's the second time you do it overall, so that's not pretty shocking, to be honest.
Okay. Shots
joking.
fired.
I'm joking. Yeah, keep going.
But what I was trying to say,
Yeah.
you know, was we actually did like a site visit here 1 year ago, exactly 1 year. So it kind of took me like,
Yeah, that's what I was
kinda-
saying. Like in the beginning, I know how long you've been, you know,
yeah,
working to get this
good.
done, and
good.
so props to you to get it done,
That's
because
good.
a lot of people like they want to start doing something and they actually never do. You know, so I want to learn Italian. That's when they're 15. They're like 37. They know.
Yeah, I wanted
nothing.
to learn back in.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a good answer. I like it
Yeah.
because it's not very, it's not a like straightforward answer. It's like you need to think about it a little bit more. It's more of unexpected things, which is cool. That's pretty cool. So now that we've got that out of the way,
Mhm.
we can, for the people who are listening, let's give them an image
Or watching.
or
Or
watching.
watching.
No, but they're watching. But let me finish.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm joking. I don't mean to be aggressive to the guest. You know, you can chill.
Customer's always right.
Didn't know I was selling something. Oh, but you are. But what I was trying to say is, for the people who are listening
Yeah.
and they can't actually see you, maybe you want to tell them, how, where you're from, how old are you, and what you do, where you live, so they get like some kind of a mental image.
A
you know?
mental image.
So here you go. Let me cue you in. It was like, presenting now, Jad Hakim. Don't use my real name, man.
Weighing 275 pounds.
Fight it. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, so I'm Lebanese. Shout out to everybody from the 961.
surprise. I'm Lebanese.
So yes, and yes, I'm Lebanese. Born there, grew up here, moved there for university, came back here after graduating.
Kind of like
And-
my story, except being born there.
I said I was born there.
No, I mean,
you're
because I'm born here.
All
Yeah,
right,
I was
yeah,
born
yeah.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes a difference between you and I.
Maybe the only one difference.
Actually, there's a few more.
Okay. Ouch. It's just second one. Can't feel it.
Yeah,
Fine,
so
keep going.
grew up here in the French school,
Yeah.
and
Which by the way is it's really interesting because your accent is very, so you have to explain also the accent.
all right, so
But I think
mean,
that comes from like rapping or something, right?
I mean, it obviously it got better, especially when I
Yeah.
went to university, but anyway, so
Which university?
let's say it out loud. AUB.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, in my school, we started learning English when we were in grade 6, I believe, which is
Grade 6.
yeah. So it was like
Okay.
French and Arabic throughout the first.
Yeah, I have friends from lycée. It's
Yeah.
lycée, by the way. But I didn't know that you start English from that late.
Yeah, now they start a bit sooner, but
Okay.
when I was back in my day, it was
Which
grade
is
6.
only 5 years ago.
6.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, so no disrespect to anyone there, but the English teachers were not that great,
Okay.
especially in the first few years. They were like we would actually. I remember a lot of times we would actually correct them.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I grew up on movies, music, and like all American and English
Yeah.
movies. So this was kind of my way to learn this language, and eventually, when I went to university, it was the main language, and everything is in English. I mean, not really, because a lot of professors, explain in Arabic
Yeah,
and
they speak
whatever.
Arabic. Yeah, that's true.
And I also have cousins in the States, so shout out to y'all. And
Cha-ching.
I mean, I gotta, bring everybody on, put my city on the map, as they say.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I understand, because that's actually how I kind of like got this a bit of the American accent. Also, we used to always watch movies as well. So, and my dad's a big, like, we
Movie
always
fanatic.
yeah, we always used to watch movies, and I said even in the last podcast we had that the laser disc, and we used to have like videos and all that stuff, like all that stuff. So yeah, I understand you. So
Thank you.
it's just it's funny, you don't meet many people, let's say from Lycée, that may have the same kind of accent as you. This is why
I'll take that
asking
as
you
a
to-
full-on compliment. So I appreciate you.
It is a compliment. It's just but yeah, I want you to like explain more about like let's say your musical process. Like what do you do? Like when you're making a song, what do you think of? Like how do you start writing like a new song?
I mean, there's always different ways of approaching the writing process, but what I usually say is I let the beat speak to me. No, for real. It's like I listen to the instrument. You want to laugh? You can go ahead and laugh.
No,
I'll give you 30 seconds.
and then you add the dog. I'm just
Yeah. So
I just have laughed. It's funny. It was funny. The
Care-
beat
care to-
speaks to me.
no, like seriously, like you wouldn't understand. I'm joking.
Thank you.
But so I mean, so for the longest time I was like sort of working on supposedly an endless mixtape that I never
An endless mixtape.
that I never released. So
What do you mean by endless? Like
as in like it
the
was
songs just keep going.
no. By endless I meant
It's on a full loop.
he's not gonna let me talk. But yeah,
It's exciting.
yeah. So
Shot number 3, by the way.
I was working on
It's under the table.
What's there? Okay. Anyway, so I used to like listen to a lot of instrumentals on YouTube or any like beat maker website.
You're scouting.
Yes. So just searching to find my style eventually.
That's formally. Yes.
Yeah.
Hire me.
People don't know what this is.
I
though.
know it's an
People
inside
don't-
joke. between
Inside
us.
joke. All right.
We'll come to it later.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while.
It's not a while though, actually, if you think about it. If you count,
count.
it's only a few months though.
No, I mean 10 months is a
It's 10 now.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. 10 months and 16 days. I'm joking.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Stock much?
I'm joking. I don't.
Can we get him out of the house, please?
But yeah,
It's
I mean, a lot of friends of mine call me like a calendar or whatever because I know every single date of everything that happened. But that's just a
big statement.
side
man.
note.
Big
Yeah.
statement. In a few years' time, I'm gonna ask you, what day did we do this podcast?
I'm not gonna forget. But yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was saying, what was I saying?
About the beats, you're scouting beats.
Yeah. So I was looking for beats, trying to find a way to like enhance my style, enhance my flow, because like when you start rapping, it's just like the regular stuff, like da 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 da, right? Like you're filling out the bar.
What is that? Like, can you give us an example?
I
put him on the spot though.
Can I give you an example?
I mean, it can come after, but just so.
Yeah, let it come
Yeah.
after. But anyway, so I mean, you would just fill in the bar,
Okay.
if that makes sense. So like in every verse, typically there's 16 bars, so like 16 lines, and like you would just fill it in without.
Yeah,
like,
you're
any-
just inserting that.
exactly
Okay.
without like the same exact amount of syllables that is needed for that amount of space. But then eventually, like
you
s-
evolve.
exactly, you evolve. You start saying less syllables or more syllables. Sometimes you, how do you say, like you connect the first one and the second one within one full bar. You know
Should
what
I give
mean?
you a board? Turned into a math session right there.
I told you I'm bad at math, but
You seem pretty good though with the syllables though.
Okay. I was trying to find something to say, but
Blank. I want blank.
Blank. Forget it. Yeah. So
Nice.
that's like the. But I mean now, man, I just write what I feel. Like literally, like I don't think about it a lot, especially like before. So I write
That's
on my
good.
phone, right?
That's good.
I write on my phone, and I'm not like, all right, so what am I gonna talk about today? I'm just gonna be like very honest, very straightforward. If I have a story to tell, I'll just say it. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we at the club, you popping bottles, yeah. You know, like I'm not gonna be like that. I'm just gonna say whatever I experienced, and like I'm gonna be super honest with like the listeners, whether it's 1 or 100 or 1,000. It doesn't matter. Like I'm just gonna give whatever I feel like, because initially I make music for me. I just share it
Nice.
because some people might relate. So when I grew up listening to all these underground rappers, I related to them. Other people don't relate to them, right? So when I share music, maybe one guy will relate. And that's why I always say, like, I have a lot of friends who tell me, yeah, like, you should make songs for the club and whatever. And
yeah, like you mean the commercial, like
Yeah.
something so anyone can listen to.
which is fine. Like I'm not against it. It's just not my style for now. Like my style is gonna like change, and you know, like I might find new ways of making music. And if I ever like meet someone who makes club music, and I'm gonna be on that
You could
song.
collab.
Yeah, I mean I'm open for collaborations.
Tag me at J.Keen Music. Plug.
All right, he plugged it, not me. He plugged it. But I mean, if you want to follow me,
Nice.
yeah. So
But so if someone was to go and listen to your music now,
yeah,
everything. Follow to J.Keen Music.
He wants me to plug. He wants me to plug.
I gave him like a second there, and he was just like, "No, okay." No, what I mean is, if someone was to go and listen to your music now, all the songs that you have right now, are they all? I want to say, are they all like
Available?
personal?
Oh,
They are available. iTunes now. No, I mean, are they all like personal stuff, or are they?
like it's
Is there something that you just, let's say you thought of it and you wrote it? It's not from a personal experience.
it's always like whatever I have out now is always based on something I experienced. So, I mean, obviously, there's like a few.
You
things.
experienced a lot though.
That was so random. Yeah, I mean, I've been in this world for 23 years.
Yeah.
Back in my day. Right, I'm done.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like obviously, there's a lot of stuff that I say that is not like the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, of course.
But
No, I'm saying you experienced a lot though, because I've heard some of the music, and
oh yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like I can say that it sounds like you've
Thank you.
There's a couple of stuff.
I don't know why I said thank you, but
Thank you for
I actually-
experiencing life.
I actually said thank you because you
Hi.
said because you said you listened. So I'm
Okay.
just saying
It's
thank
fine.
you.
It worked out, man. It worked out. Thank you for experiencing.
You're
it.
too far to shake my hand, but that's the second. Like I would.
We
be
can
like,
do it Wi-Fi.
I was gonna fifth spell.
Yeah, let's keep it for after, man.
All right,
But yeah,
but yeah, I mean,
that's my point. Is there's like your music.
like I make music to. I said it like a few minutes ago. I make music for me because that's my way of expressing myself. Like a lot of people want to go to the gym,
Yeah.
or go to the club, like go for a run, whatever it is. I grew up
Or do a
listening to-
podcast that no one listens to.
Okay.
Moving on.
Cricket sound. Insert cricket sound here.
You want to add? Exactly.
Technical manager, please do that. But yeah, is he actually gonna do it? Okay, give him a second. YouTube. Cricket sound. But yeah, so like that's my way of expressing myself, right? So everybody has his or at least I hope everybody knows what they're interested in and knows how to express yourself, because it's gonna be very cliche or whatever, but
No, but
a lot of people
But you're right.
keep-
We talked about it last time, anyway.
a lot of people keep things in, and eventually it ends up affecting the people around. So some people decide to go drinking, right, or whatever, and some
Okay.
people decide, I don't know, that they keep a lot of things in, and then they become angry and aggressive and whatever. But That's my way of just
letting just
exactly. And if I don't feel like the song is worth sharing, I just don't share it. Like, because I'm doing it for me. If I feel like the song is
yeah, the first person you're doing it for is yourself.
exactly.
So
And
that's
if I feel like I can get $1 million with that song, I'm gonna share it.
but like some artists would say you should be doing it for the fans first. Do you agree with that or you disagree?
I disagree 100% because, I mean, obviously you got to keep the fans in, like, you got to take into consideration whatever.
I thought you were gonna say keep the fans in check. Like,
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it depends on the artist. It depends on the style of music. It depends on so many different things. But like rapping is very okay. There's like a lot of subgenres within
Yeah.
rap, and there's trap and rap and emo rap and like all those stuff. And it's fine. Like anyone can have their own ways of doing music. Some of them want to have fun. Some of them want to express themselves. Some of them want to, I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, so obviously like think about the fans, and when I say think about the fans, like don't put out something that is going to turn the fans or the people listening into like
a commercial vehicle.
no, like bad people. Like cuz a lot of
Okay.
a lot of
Yeah,
music
That's true. That's true.
a lot of music is bad for the people listening. And a lot of people listening nowadays are kids. So they grow up listening to bad music. I don't want to say bad because
You mean it's? I would say maybe better word is like, let's say harsh or like
yeah, harsh,
not harsh
or,
as in like just like the lyrics and
Yeah.
the concept of it
because
is
now
harsh.
because now with the internet you can just find any song
Yeah,
you want.
It wasn't like before.
Yeah,
We had
like
to-
you can't
We had to buy a CD.
like back in the day, 7-year-old couldn't listen to Eminem, right? But like
Yeah,
now,
you had to sneak the CD somewhere.
yeah, not
and then
hide it from your
and
parents.
rip the parental advisory. No, it's not. Here, look. No sticker included.
PG-9.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously think about the fans, but at the end of the day, like for me at least, I just do it for me, and then the fans come after. I'm not saying this selfishly or whatever.
No, but it again. It goes back to what you said. You express. That's the way you express yourself.
Exactly.
And,
Like some people paint and never share. It's fine because you do it for you. But then,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like making music, so I enjoy doing it, and I do it for me at the same time.
yeah, which is really important as opposed to someone to just doing it and just just trying to get a hit, and then that's it.
Was that like trying to get a hit?
Like I mean, not like this. I meant to do like a baseball, like a home run, because you have all of those one-hit wonders.
Well, apparently you've never watched baseball.
And there was this in the way, so don't hate on my baseball skills.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I've played only softball in school.
I've actually never played, but
I'm better than you. Anyway, but it's good though. It's good. So now we have a good background, music background about you, which is some stuff I really didn't know. Like I didn't know this specific detail that you do the music for you,
yeah,
which is
it's also to release a lot of tension. So you said, what you experience a lot, right?
yeah.
And so, okay, before 2014, it was.
Oh.
See, I told you I'm good with dates. I told you.
Oh.
Is this
Calendar man appears.
the second side of J.Keen music? By the way, that's my name on Instagram.
Shameless
Cha-ching.
plug.
I don't go to the gym, but I flex. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so
So how many? I was gonna say, you made me forget. Keep going, and I'll remember.
should I give you a few seconds?
No.
All right.
No moment of silence.
No moment of
Just
silence.
Keep going.
Yeah, so before 2014, so it has been 2 years since I joined university. And so this is when my anxiety actually became an actual thing, right? And I went to psychiatry.
I remember now. Are you talking as J.Keen or are you talking about as Jad?
I'm talking about me
See what I did there?
as a human being.
Okay.
Same person though. Different styles of people. Same person. I'm joking. As Jad and J.Keen.
Okay.
And Calendar Man. But yeah, so I dealt with a lot of anxiety, and I went to like a lot of therapy sessions and whatever. I ended up taking
Really?
yeah.
You went to therapy sessions.
A lot, like even when I was younger, but let's not get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's fine. We're all family here. You know, not the viewers though.
it's fine. I mean, I do it for the people, but I do it for me first. But yeah, so anyway, a lot of therapy sessions, like countless therapy sessions, just to find a way to, because like it was anxiety and stress of exams and school, university, whatever, and yeah, I mean, I ended up taking a summer off. You know how it is. Like in AUB, there's a lot of summer classes, and summer classes are pretty stressful because
All my summers were off.
Well, there goes a lazy fella. I'm joking.
No, I did do like one summer, but
Yeah.
you could have
Well,
always
in
take the
my
summer off.
in my case, I'm not academically gifted, right? So I'm gonna
Another way of saying I am a stupid.
you said it, not me. But you hurt my feelings though. But anyway,
Hey
so
man, you shot me 3 times. Take a shot back, you know.
well, some people got shot so many times and never. Anyway, let's not get into that. 'Cause that's a whole other conversation. Yeah. So I took a summer off, wrote a lot of music, and that's how I knew that this is actually the way that I need to express myself.
It's an amazing thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
When
I
you
mean,
find out.
without that summer off, I would have probably like still be going through a lot of things. And actually, after that summer, I never went to a single therapy session. Like, no, seriously, like
Slow clap in the background.
I think
Cue the clap.
in one of my songs, I don't think I released it. I say something.
Looks like you're gonna release it on this podcast, though.
No, around the lines that like music is my therapist, or like music is therapeutic, or whatever it
nice.
is, and it's actually very true. So I mean, there's a rapper called NF. He has a song or album called Therapy Session, and so now I
You
know
want to check your facts, though? Song or album?
I'll just say it's an album, or a song, or we never know. Yeah, so he has a song / album called Therapy Session, and that's when I realized like I'm not the only person who actually thinks of it this way. So, yeah. So after that summer, I never went to a therapy session. I used to also take like prescription pills to calm myself down. Like it was pretty bad, and I still go through anxiety sometimes.
Hi, here's some value.
Yeah, I mean it's obviously prescribed and everything, but I don't know now if it's like a mental thing or an actual thing, but it helped a lot. Especially
It can be like a combination of both, but I think it probably is more mental. I know it's also like something typical to say, but
yeah.
also your state of mind.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, if it helped, it helped, and it got me where I needed to be. And if I didn't take those
Keep
pills,
on going higher.
Exactly. I mean, life is a learning experience, but yeah, you just keep evolving and learn new stuff about yourself, learn how to deal with it, new obstacles. I mean, like all of it is a challenge, and if you keep, like like the screen in the hospital, like when the line is like this, it means khalas, it's over. Like if you keep on going up and down, like oscillations, is this how you call it? Yeah.
Never thought of it
Parce
that
que je
way.
connais en français, so shout out to everybody speaking French.
But I never thought of it that way. This
Yeah, I mean, if
you're
life
coming down on us hard, huh?
if life
Just,
goes up and down, that means like you're actually living. If it's straight and monotone, then you're basically.
I'm out, man. That's it. Nothing more to say.
I mean, if you want me to host a show, just let me know.
Yeah, probably.
I'm joking.
Here's your new host,
The one and only Ali Rafai.
Jad
number
Hakim
two-
or J.Keen. It's like,
or
you
Calendar
have
Man.
to guess.
You forgot about Calendar
Yeah, or
Man.
Calendar Man. Need to guess the 3.
Yeah.
Keep the viewers guessing.
But anyway, so
Nice.
that's what's up.
Nice. Honestly, I never thought of it that way, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool way of thinking about it. I want to take this opportunity, it's typical segue. I want to take this this time now to maybe now that people kind of have an idea about you.
Yeah.
I take this to put you on the spot, and maybe you can.
Is he gonna do it though? I'm joking.
I
I
wanna.
put you on the spot.
Is he gonna do what though?
I don't know what you about to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Do what?
I want you I want to introduce your like I want you to rap now. So I want
Alright.
you to whatever it's you know you have a beat.
All right.
And
Yeah,
sing
yeah,
over
yeah. So
it,
I brought
so-
something with me. So
It's prepared. That is against
It
the
is.
show.
I mean, it's a song. It's a full song I released. By the way, it's out now on
At J.Keen Music.
Apple Music, Spotify, every single platform.
Shameless plug.
Exactly. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the moolah.
Nice.
But anyway, so shout out to the producer. His name is Fubar. That's his artist name, obviously.
Okay.
Uh,
I know. I thought his name was Fubar Jackson. Awkward silence. I'm gonna have me some dark
Cause
chocolate.
I don't know who that is.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, like you were trying to make a lame joke.
Yeah, and it was extremely lame.
Fourth shot fired.
It's keep on coming.
But yeah, so this song is called Peddling, and basically the story
Oh,
is.
I know this song. It's pretty good. I know this song. I never seen you perform it live though.
Do you want to rap it?
No, I mean I know the song. I don't know the lyrics.
I mean, if you know the words, just like back me up, back me up.
I'll be your backing vocal.
Yeah. So this song is called Pedaling because supposedly, like initially on bikes, you can't pedal backwards. So like it's all about moving forward, right? So, and yeah, like just keep going straight. Whatever you do, don't stop. Everything is, like I said, a learning experience. And DJ, hit that shit. Yeah. Shout out to Football, man. Shout out to everybody in the world watching, listening. It's all good. I'm probably gonna forget the lyrics, but let's get it. Yeah. It's been a while, but now I'm here. Looking for any reason not to fear. Looking for glasses so I can see clear. Looking for a way to take my career onto another level, but it feels like dancing with the devil in real life. And I'm trying to pedal and keep sight on the only medal that we fight for. And I'm losing it, losing my mind cause I'm using it every day and abusing it. Telling you that I'm pursuing it and I'm doing it without hesitation. This life I live is my motivation. Painting a picture, no illustration. Using words for imagination, so close your eyes and imagine. Like Lennon, yeah, but keep asking. Whether where you envision and the one you see leaves you speechless. No caption, everybody wanna grow, but not everybody wanna do it on their own. Everybody wanna know, not everybody wanna figure out on their own. Now I'm telling you now, if you're hearing this, you shouldn't allow the people around you to keep falling down. Cause believe me that the trap is profound, and then you will find yourself in the same place. Years go by, you got the same face. You never knew who you wanted to be. You were too scared to follow your dreams, but people would judge you regardless of who you try to be, so might as well just do you. Everybody wanna be someone new. Hey yeah man, everybody think that it's cool. Internet, truth is man, you only disconnect with the rest of the world, with the real world. People would judge you regardless of who you try to be, so might as well just do you. Everybody wanna be someone new. Hey yeah man, everybody think that it's cool. On the internet, truth is man, you only disconnect with the rest of the world, with the real world. And you didn't know it'll have this effect. Yeah, no you had no idea. No you had no idea. No you had no idea. No. Yeah, no. Oh, found yourself in the same place. Years go by, you got the same face, yeah. Got the same face, yeah. You never knew who you wanted to be. You were too scared to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams, baby, follow your dreams. Yeah. J.Keen on the ride.
Man, wow. Keep it going, or is it done?
It's over. It's over,
over.
ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
It's over.
Wow.
So Enrique Iglesias again, if you want to collab. I'm here.
Nice.
I'm open at J.Keen Music, by the way. Shameless plug again.
Wow.
Thank you.
Like, am I the only one amazed here? Honestly,
Well,
speechless.
Thank
Speechless. No, you know why? Because
speechless, no caption though. That's part of the words in the song.
But oh yeah, but no, the reason like what makes the song just so good. There's no chorus, right? You're just
You're
spitting tunes, you know.
the way this
Just
song
keep going.
the way the song came about, I was listening to the song 7 years. You know the song. Once I was 7 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I want to cover this because that was I wrote this summer 2016. I wrote the song summer 2016, and I was like, I need to start releasing more covers because this is how I'm gonna get more views. So people are gonna go like 7 years
Yeah,
covers or
they
whatever.
cover, yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, I haven't released a cover in 4 years now. But anyway,
It's about time for one.
maybe so. I mean, if you guys have anything, if you guys have anything you want me to cover, just let me know. But give me that moolah though. Yeah. So initially, I wrote the song for 7 years, and it was gonna be like that chorus of the song,
Yeah,
like the actual
with
chorus,
your lyrics.
and then I'm gonna rap. But so my friend hit me up, and he's like, "Yo, my friend started producing. He lives in Canada, and." Like he potentially wants to collab and stuff. And I was like, cool, man, just give him my number. We can chat. And like he started producing, and he became so good so quickly. Like it's insane. I was actually amazed. Like this song was the first song like that was out with an artist, like with a singer / rapper, whatever. And like he ever did. And so I recorded the song 2 months or 3 months after he started producing, and
So it's just that quick.
he's actually pretty good. Like he's pretty good.
You want to shout him out?
I already shouted him out like several times.
yeah,
But
so
shout out to Fuba, Fuba Jackson, aka. But yeah, so
It's his new name now. His new
yeah.
name.
Also, I think his Instagram is Angry Algerian.
We just
If
keep
you-
on going with that.
I mean, listen. Again, I gotta bring everybody that helped me here, that helped me come here with me. So my dad's Instagram. But yeah,
That's awesome, man. Honestly, like, just watching you rap,
yeah.
and you like,
Was that the first time you see me rap? Like, did you ever?
well,
see
you
me-
always rapped it in the car when I was trying to concentrate.
Oh, that's
so,
true. That's
yeah,
true. That's true.
You're just rapping, and you're like, and then I'm like,
Where were? Oh, we were going to that party thing, the barbecue, and then you played the song, the beat, and I like rapped something else.
Yeah, it was. So I put this beat on. There's no singing on it, right? Tom Mish, by the way, Journey. That's the song.
That's a shout out.
We put that. He's an amazing artist, by the way.
Is he better than John Bellion though?
Well,
I feel
they're
like
different though. They're different. Like Tom Mish is very different from John Bellion. I think that guy is no, it's very different. It's a different style of music. It's very different. I wouldn't like to compare them. But the point is, that song has no lyrics, right? So I just put it on, and then he just picks up the phone. And he's like, "Oh, I'm winning it," and he's just going. He's just going.
that was a trap flow. The club.
It was just keep going, man.
Yeah.
That's pure talent, honestly. To have
Thank you.
the like you
Ability of picking up the beat
Yeah.
very quickly.
just
I love how I finished your
Going with it.
sentence.
yeah, we're like two peas in a pod,
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate.
and that's the end of the show.
I appreciate the support.
Yeah, no, but honestly, like it was good that we finally made this happen, because it gives us some kind of flavor. And just someone that's up and coming, so don't forget us. Like I can imagine I'll be like on the street and
lot
like
of
I'm
people
carrying
say
all
that.
my stuff,
Yeah.
and then J.Keen is coming up in a
I'm like, oh, who that guy though?
is coming up in a limo.
Hey, J.Keen. Who the hell is that?
I can't see you. You're too far away.
Too far away, man.
So-
yeah.
Don't forget us, huh?
I will never.
Don't go and forget.
Don't worry about anything.
So yeah, it's pretty good. But
Alex is like, what the hell's going on?
yeah, it's like these guys are just talking.
We should put a camera on him and then like just
Yeah.
like he's laughing
Yeah.
the entire time. But yeah.
Yeah, how's the
Can
sound
you guys
going,
hear
man?
him, though?
How's the sound going?
Good.
Yeah, we're on good levels, man.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're nice.
Yeah.
nice. Okay. What else? There's something interesting about you coming back and living here after living so long. Like you coming back and working here and reconnecting with your friends. Is that something like you expected, like you wanted to do, or is it something that just happened?
I mean, when I first left here to go to university, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back because I miss it so much, you know. And but then, I mean, everything. Yes, like long term, I don't know where I'll be, right? But then, like my family's here, it makes sense to come back and see them before they eventually probably move out.
Yeah.
So now we here.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like I don't know where I'll be in the next few years. I don't know where I'll be next year. Like
Just on the move all the time.
yeah. I mean, I'm open for anything, and wherever I will be, like I'm gonna learn something. So that's what's up.
You're just a box of surprises, huh? Aren't you? Just keep on moving.
But I'm bad at math.
Nice.
I'm actually not that bad. I don't know why I'm saying that, but yeah.
Hey, you said it, so everyone knows.
That's
you're bad at
exactly
math.
what I said. I don't know why I'm saying that. Shot number 5.
Just keep on coming, huh? Just
Yeah.
shameless, such as the plugs.
Shuts. Such as the plugs.
I want to also, I want to say, like, how do you find like your work life? Like what's
My work life.
what is? I don't want to talk too much about work,
Yeah.
but what do you feel like? How does it feel like to work? Since I guess this is your
First job. Yeah.
yeah?
I mean,
First job.
I did internships, but that's
nothing like this one.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of different. So honestly, like I say this like every time I talk to someone about what I do and whatever, but I'm actually super blessed to be where I'm at, especially at that age. Like a lot of people don't get this opportunity, right? So I mean, I don't know how much we can talk about it, but I don't want to promote anything other than J.Keen right here. No, I'm joking. But I'm not. So yeah.
Say it again. At JK Music.
Oh, is that Instagram or Facebook or Twitter?
On all social media
or
platforms.
YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify.
Just keep
I'm
on-
everywhere, man. I'm everywhere. But yeah, no, I feel blessed to be here. And like I did look for a job for a few months, and I thought like I was never gonna find one. When you're in that phase, you're not doing
Yeah.
anything. You're making music. So eventually, like I don't know if I'll be able to like pick this up and make it like a full-time job, like being an artist. But then eventually,
Yeah, you're gonna have to if this is what you want.
yeah.
You said you put yourself first, so
Yeah, so there's something I truly believe in. You can't be the best at something if it's not the main thing or the only thing you're doing. So I'll explain. If
here we go.
a painter or like if someone wants to be a painter but he spends more time playing music, he's never going to be the painter he can be, right? So
This guy's full of anecdotes, man.
like I'm here,
Just
I got a 9 to 5. I'm not complaining.
repeat that again.
I'm here.
No, I got a 9 to 5.
I got a 9 to 5. It's actually a 9 to 6. That's a line. That's a line in one of my songs. I'm not gonna go further, but you'll hear it live on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. Yeah, so it's obviously taking a lot of my time, but it is helping me grow as a person as well. So I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm learning as much as I can, because again, you never know what is gonna happen next year, the year after, or like like in 6 months from now. So.
I noticed though you like I don't know if this is from the job or just in general, but you like I want to say football a lot. Is that true?
Yeah. No, I mean I grew up just watching.
Not soccer.
What do you mean not soccer?
No, as in like we say football, not soccer.
Oh, but I got American fans, so soccer for you guys, football for the rest of the world. And I mean, Australia says soccer as well.
Oh, yeah. Socceroos, that's the team name.
Well, that's something I didn't know.
And now you know.
Well, if you don't know, I'm not gonna go that far. But yeah, so eventually, like, I'm gonna try to see if I can, make music full time. If not, then something around music as well. So, open a record label or organize concerts or whatever, which brought me here and where we work. So. But that's not what I got. I got my second favorite thing, which is football. So
it is your second favorite thing.
yeah, for sure, like 100%. I love watching it. Like I would watch every game if I can. I used to not go out during the weekend in Lebanon because I was watching games. You know, my
But
friend.
strictly football though. We're not talking about like basketball or
I
something.
mean, I love basketball as well.
because
but-
you play basketball.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
And I'm pretty good.
I was waiting. I was
You
waiting.
were expecting, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty short, so if anyone tries to block me, don't.
He's a little Allen Iverson though.
I think he's taller. Like he's actually taller.
Yeah, well, he has to be, right?
Isaiah Thomas is my height, and he was almost MVP last year. So shout out to you. If you want to collab, let me know. But yeah, this podcast is full of
Plugs.
me watching straight into the camera and telling people what to do. But yeah, so it is my second favorite thing,
Nice.
and I would definitely want to experience more of it. I think like the time I have now in my contract is pretty short, obviously because you know how it is. Like the project ends soon and whatever. So
Yeah.
I want to see if I can learn more. But I'm the type of person who can never get enough of one thing, and he wants more than one thing, which goes back to my point saying
You have to
can't-
keep doing. Yeah.
yeah, you have to keep doing that one thing to become the best you can be at that thing.
Yeah. By the way, what you say, I don't know if you know the book though, but Malcolm Gladwell wrote a book about that, Outliers, and that's what the book's about. It's about
All right.
if you want to be a professional like tennis player or something like that, you have to be
Like full time, just training and
well, you have to
eating
have
well,
at least
being
10,000
healthy.
hours practicing. So
out of
no, but that's the thing. That's why you start from a young age. So
Yeah.
you know, like kids, whatever, they have to be practicing from
See,
that.
if
you
I
know?
was good at math, I would have definitely told you how much time it would take to have 10,000 hours. But again, I'm not. So, but yeah, so
And speaking about football, I'll put you on the spot here. He's a pretty good commentator, by the way.
oh,
And
in
can we
Arabic
hear?
though.
Can we hear? Yeah, it's fine. We will subtitle. And no, can we get a bit of?
I'm not a pretty good commentator. I just maybe
Yeah, he imitates, but it's pretty
I
good. Though.
imitate whatever they do.
It's pretty good.
Is it like, are you putting me on the spot again?
Yeah.
Technical
we-
manager is like, are we doing this right now?
He has nothing. He has nothing to. It's all-
يتقدم الكرة بكل سرعة يا سلام يتقدم من يكن نيمار يوزع يا سلام وجول. That's it. That's all you get.
What?
But-
no.
You want more?
One more.
If you want more, follow me at J.Keen Music. Follow me at J.Keen Music. You know, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find me everywhere.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Just give us one more. Just
That's D. But yeah. Yeah.
nice, nice. Okay. What are we at now? Are we at?
Where we at?
Okay. I think we're good.
I think we're good. We're good.
I think maybe we speak about one more thing. Maybe quickly.
Sure. Is that something you will ask or am I gonna ask?
You can ask me. By the way, you can ask me. We're
Go-
all
go-
open here.
Go first, and then I will.
Go first.
Like like.
What are we jumping out of a plane? Go first. I will follow.
Actually, I'm afraid. I'm
But-
super afraid of heights, man. Like I'm super. Yeah. Like I would never. Like if Enrique Iglesias tells me you want to collab, but you have to jump out of plane, I'm gonna say no. Like I'm sorry.
I'm sure you say yes.
Definitely say no. I'm super afraid of height. Like even when I'm on the plane, and like the plane starts like moving, I'm like,
if Eminem
oh.
comes now and tells you, "Yo, J.Keen, you know what's up? You know what's up? We gotta, I know this is very bad. impression
Yeah, he
of
doesn't
Eminem.
talk like that. Though.
I know. It's
If you're trying to imitate somebody, please imitate him well. I'm joking. Actually,
number 6.
Actually,
It's number 6.
Actually, no, for real. Like if someone is good at imitating, it's that man over here.
Another shout out. It's like we're
This-
all
this,
with the
this
shout
was
outs
gonna
now.
be this was gonna be sort of my question eventually.
Okay.
But anyway,
No, please don't put me on the spot.
well, you're not on the spot because you already know what's gonna happen. So you got time to figure things out.
But I was
Well,
about
ask
to
your question
Yeah,
first.
but wait. We're staying on the topic of afraid of heights.
Yeah.
I am also afraid of heights.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's really facing your fears, because like I don't like to go on roller coasters. I get really dizzy.
Yeah, I don't
mind.
do that as well. Like I would do like I would be in like water parks and whatever. It's
And
fine.
we're fine. I'm the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah.
I'm the same.
I end up
You're
in wa-
brave in water.
Yeah. Maybe not brave, but like there's something behind you that holds you to the ground. You know what I mean? Like if I
Yeah.
jump out of a plane, I'm like,
And you've never done it.
and I never will.
Maybe he will in the next episode. Tune in.
Shout out to Nobody's Business Podcast.
No, but listen, no, like, cause for me, what happened was a bunch of friends
Mhm.
were they wanted to jump, right?
Yeah.
And they wanted to jump the skydive in Dubai.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Shout out to Dubai.
I was like, listen, I don't know if I can do this, and it was not the whole group. So I was
Mhm.
like, fine, maybe one of the guys didn't jump. I'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
And they tried 3 times,
Mhm.
and the weather was bad, literally 3 times.
As in,
So it was a sign, like,
when you say they tried, they actually went up the plane and then never
no,
jumped?
they tried to book, and every weekend
Oh, I see.
it's the weather's like bad. So it's
Word.
like, so it's a sign. Do not jump.
It's
you know?
definitely, bro, like 3 times is a lot. The first time is enough for me. Before the
Yeah,
first
I know
time
what
is
you mean.
enough for me.
Yeah, yeah. So it was like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then back in the BlackBerry days, it was
Mhm.
on BlackBerry. I see my friend and he puts a status and he's like, booked. And I was like, I know what he did. He booked for everyone. So I immediately messaged him and I'm like,
When you say stat, you mean on like BBM?
BBM.
Like
yeah.
the status of, like his status.
his
basically.
status.
So
And-
other people who have nothing to do with your group saw booked.
yeah,
And,
this book, whatever.
and
Like,
he's like, did they give him a yellow card? Like, what happened? Lame joke.
that's number 7, by
My
the way,
bad.
because that's like
How is this
lame
number
jokes
7?
in the show. It's like-
How is this number 7?
it's ruining my image. I'm joking.
How is this number 7? If you don't want me here, just tell me, bro.
I'm joking. So it was. I immediately knew what he did. So I messaged him.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen.
I would never do it, bro.
I messaged him like, listen, you guys are not jumping without me. I'm
Oh.
jumping.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. No, I told him, you guys, I wasn't gonna live.
So was this after the 3 times? Or was this the first
This was
time?
after the 3 times that were canceled. So I messaged him and I'm like, yo. No, I didn't say yo. I know I said yo.
He was
I
trying to
like-
be like J.Keen music
Yeah,
at
I was.
Instagram. Keep going. I'm never gonna stop. At J.Keen music, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yo, by the way, I went to. Sorry to cut you off, but just real quick. Speaking of shameless plug. So 4 years ago, I released a cover for the song "Power Trip" by J. Cole. Right, so it was my like. Whenever I make a cover, like I always try to put my lyrics in. But anyway.
Yeah.
So it was we went on TV in Lebanon, like it was live TV on a Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and I
Wow.
was- yeah, I
Wow. No
And-
one in
and-
the world was watching. Nobody.
old people were watching and people in the States.
Even the
probably.
cameraman was like,
But anyway, eventually,
what am I doing?
Unfortunately, eventually nobody was watching because they had to cut the show off for
Ah.
breaking news, and we figured out
Oh,
like later.
after.
But anyway,
So he kept on talking and
yeah, like at some point the
like
guy.
what you're doing now. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So I don't know why I'm apologizing. This is my show. But you call me to be here, bro. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So before the show, we actually asked the people if they can put our like handles, social media handles, like
Yeah.
below our names, and they said no. So I tell the person. So it was me and a girl singing, right? So I tell the girl, listen.
Yeah, I heard that song.
Okay. We got a fan over here. I guess my fans are not American. But anyway, so he was saying, he said no. And eventually I told the girl, listen, whenever we get a chance, just like seriously, just say it.
Plug it. Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're here for. Like if you get called up to do an interview and you don't get a chance to share whatever you're being called up for, then there's basically no reason, right? So
Anecdote number 3. This guy's all about numbers, but he's bad at math.
yeah. But anyway, so at some point he's like, yeah, if people want to find your music, where do they go? He wanted me to say YouTube and SoundCloud, right? And I was like, YouTube at J.Keen Music, and she is, and then she says whatever her account name is.
Nice.
And
You managed to do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he was like, he almost like cut me off, and I was like, I'm too fast though. I'm too fast.
Nice. Yeah. So I was saying,
You were saying about the plane,
Yeah.
booked, whatever. I did not forget.
so I just like, I told him and then we went. And the thing is, what's interesting about it is that we actually booked a night before. Booked a night before like the jump. 'Cause we were petrified, man. We were
Is that possible? Like, you don't need
no,
a
no, no.
waiting
I mean,
list?
in a hotel. We just booked
I
just
see,
in
I
a
see, I
hotel,
see.
and we were like extremely scared. Just
of the
the
jump.
next day. Just the next day,
So
we were.
you actually went and you just said you don't like, you're afraid of heights ish.
No, no. I mean, I was, but I didn't tell everyone. By the way, it just happened, and we booked the night, and we were all like, all the guys, we were there, and we were like thinking about the next day,
Yeah.
and like what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and I remember I remember messaging my mom right before I sleep. I'm like, okay, I'll see you
Shout
tomorrow.
out to moms.
And I was like, I love you, and she's like, Habibi, is there anything wrong? It was so funny. It was like
She was like, that's the first time you ever told me this.
it was so bad. It was so bad. She's like, I gave it away, The next day, we do the jump.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
You jumped off the plane.
We jumped out of the plane. We did it.
Oh my god.
And it was I had to, man. You committed. So I had to, right? And I told them like, listen, I'm jumping on one condition. I'm the first one to jump.
Why?
Because I want to be done with it, man. I want to be done with it. So we're sitting.
Oh, probably because if you see someone.
Yeah, like I'm
Get
gonna
off
watch
the
him
plane.
fall. Like I'm telling you what happened. So,
Oh my God.
You see the guy is like literally like this small when he falls down.
Within like 3 seconds.
With 3 seconds, man.
Holy
The palm is this big, by the way. The palm
Yeah.
is this big. So
For people who don't know, the palm is an area in Dubai.
and it's insane. So I told them, guys, like I'm jumping first.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went up. We're there in the
Yeah.
place, and they're putting on the harness that says danger.
I would be shaking like crazy.
There can write anything on it, but it's danger, right?
It says danger.
The harness says danger. I mean, I didn't read the rest, but it says danger.
It's
okay?
like preparing you to
It's
let you
preparing
know.
you.
Listen, you're about to do something stupid.
Yeah. You're about to jump
Are you-
out of a plane.
Do they make you sign something
Yeah.
before?
And don't read. Well,
What do you mean don't read?
I shouldn't say that. Read it, okay? But if you read it, make sure you have a strong stomach, because it's obviously gonna say stuff like "you will die if," stuff like that. So you need to.
Is it like straightforward like
It's
this?
a waiver. Well, I don't remember, but I was signing it.
How long ago was that?
That was 7 years ago.
So you're good with numbers too.
You didn't know that, but so I just we signed it.
Yeah.
And these guys, they're like, no, we all want to jump together. So I'm like, oh my god, we were supposed to jump 2 and 2. We were 4 guys. And these guys are like, no, let's wait, let's all jump together. So I'm still like, now the stress level rose because I'm waiting now to jump. It's insane. So we waited like 2 hours, and I'm like on the rails, man.
2 hours where?
In the bullpen, just
the area
waiting
before taking off.
Yeah, just waiting, and I'm seeing these guys like they're wrapping the parachutes.
Oh
you
my
have to sit
God.
down on the on
You
your
get to
knees
see
and
all
you-
of this.
Yeah, they sit down on their knees. I don't know if you know this. You sit on their knees, and then they wrap the parachute. It's not, you don't just like, and you just put it. Here we go. You have to sit down on the floor,
Yeah.
and you wrap this. You wrap it up, and if you do a mistake, I don't want to say, but I don't know what happens if you do a mistake, but you have to wrap it, and
It's
you
pretty
close it.
obvious what happens. if
I
you make a
know,
mistake.
but if it's a small mistake, I think it's fine.
There's the backup anyway.
There's a backup, sure.
And if you make a mistake with that, then it's over.
And the thing is, I'm standing like, so the guy is fixing my harness, and then there's this other guy getting his harness fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these two guys, they just pass by, and they all like they film you before, obviously. If you
Yeah.
ask for, they film you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're ready. We're all ready. We're ready to go. Okay, this is it. Okay, and everyone's being trained. They're putting them on the mats, and like, this is what you do. Put your head back. Your feet.
Yeah, when you fall.
When when you jump, your head back and your feet. And I'm looking this, and I'm looking at the guy that's jumping with me, and he hasn't done
By
anything.
jumping with you mean like next to you, or the guy?
No,
who's
the
gonna-
guy who I'm jumping tandem with, the guy
Okay,
who's
yeah,
my
yeah.
life is attached to, and if I die,
He dies.
it's So, and he's your size. You have to jump with someone your size, right? You can't jump with.
Oh,
like,
really?
You don't jump.
What
like,
if- what
J.Keen doesn't jump with a. You have to jump with,
With
the
a
same.
what?
You have to jump with someone your same size. So, we get to the propeller of the plane. Like, we're at the plane.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is like the Air Force now. We're on the runway, and and you see people like, everyone's like this, and I tell the guy, I'm like, yo,
Yo, what's good?
you didn't brief me. Like, I don't know anything. Nothing. And we're going up on this thing now. Okay, I know nothing. All
As
the
in-
guys are on the mats. They're being trained. Their harnesses being fixed. I'm like, you didn't tell me anything. Is there anything I need to know? He's like, yeah, just don't kill us.
He said that to you.
I was on the foot of the plane, like I'm about to enter.
Wait,
the point
why
of
would
no
you say
return.
that? Why would you say that?
No, because I asked him. He's like, no, I don't do that. I'm like, what do you mean you don't do that? He's like, isn't there anything I need to know? He's like, yeah, I don't. Just don't kill us. I'm like, okay.
He said that to you.
On the foot of the plane.
Yo, give me his number right now.
So we go up into the plane, and like everyone's all sorts of colors, right? Purple, yellow. Everyone's faces are just like crazy, right? And you don't go on the plane with just the guys you're jumping with. There's other guys
Other
that are
people,
jumping,
yeah.
yeah. And these guys, they're so chill, right? So chill. You just have the plane
Like they done it 1,000 times.
1,000 times, you know. So the door open. They're sitting. They're chilling. You know. Yeah. You want to go to I don't know what Barasti after? Yeah, sure. Yeah. You know. They're just sitting there. They're sitting.
while you're sitting there.
And we're like you know we're like this, right? And
Yeah.
the guy has his parachute.
I should have
and
given you one of my like pills.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anxiety pills.
Because once he opened the door and you see
You take 2 then.
you see the palm this small,
3 is too much.
ain't no pill gonna help you. You know. So I'm sitting there.
So wait, did the people jump before you guys?
This is what happens. So the door opens and you just hear like it's the
There's
point
no
of no
way.
return. Like you cannot.
Mhm.
That's it. This is it. Okay. And you just open the door and you just hear everyone's like,
That's what I meant by imitating.
just everything is just going. And you see these guys. They're just sitting and he has his foot outside the plane, like outside the plane, like he's sitting on the side of a pool or something, right?
I wouldn't even do that. I'm
His
such
foot
a,
is just
so-
outside. It's like, yeah, I see you at lunch. Yeah, I see you at lunch. And it just jumps.
See you at lunch.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I see you in a few minutes. Yeah. And they just jumped. He just jumped, right? And then it's just us four with the tandem guys, and we're all looking at each other like it's time.
It's time to die.
It's time. And you jump with another guy because
No.
we have to get the video shot, right? So there's another guy that jumps with you.
That's right.
Okay. So okay, I don't know why I don't know why it was like that.
Okay, خير. تعرف شو بدول هلا.
So we get out
Shout
to
out
the
to
door.
Lebanon 961.
We get out to the door, and then this guy who was I'm sure it's changed now, right? But the guy who's recording you, he's on the side of the door and he's like this, right?
What?
Like he's holding his hands and his feet are there, right? Because
He's flying basically.
he's kind of flying, and you're still inside.
So he
'cause
he has a GoPro.
he has a GoPro and he has like a wire that comes to his mouth, and he bites it to take the shots and the record.
No
it's insane.
way.
It's insane. I'm telling you, it's insane. It's amazing.
Like you
So-
have to worry about one thing, just staying alive.
Yeah, and this guy is like.
And this guy is like taking pictures.
Yeah, this guy's recording. This guy's producing in the air. You know, he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there." You know,
Video editing.
it's
on his way
crazy.
down.
On his way down, man. And then that's the point. Like I see the palm.
And
Literally this-
bigger.
No. I just see it. Like this. I didn't jump yet. I see the palm literally like this small,
Yeah.
and then like this is it, and that's when he decides to brief me.
You're joking.
He goes like, "Okay, now what we will do is." I'm not seeing anything, man. I'm not looking. This is like, you put your head back and you put your feet back, and then you know, and he started telling me, you put your hands here, you do whatever. And I'm looking at the palm. I'm like, you know, this is the time. You know, this is it. And then we go like, okay, that's it. Briefing is done. What? I just got here, man. And then
The fact that you actually remember that much or that many details.
I never
and
forget.
and it was 7 years ago. It proves 100% how terrified you were.
yeah, it was insane.
Like 100%.
It was insane. And then we were like, okay, here we go. And like, okay, I didn't get time to acclimate, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
1, 2. It's literally like this: 1, 2, and then 3, and then we flip. Okay, we're flipping in the air, right? We're flipping for like.
I wouldn't even flip on the ground, bro. Like,
6 or 7 seconds. We're flipping, and if you see the video, you see my video.
Mhm.
Everything's wrong.
When you say wrong.
My feet are all over the place. it's like every single rule you told me, I've broken it.
You know
right?
those things that-
I'm screaming. My hands are everywhere. My feet are everywhere.
You know those balloon things in front of the stores that go like
Yeah,
That's exactly what you want. Like flying 30,000 feet up in the air. Woo!
I swear I was exactly.
Actually, it's not woo, it's
it was exactly like that. was exactly like
While
that.
the guy's like, what the hell is he
And the
doing?
guy's like, this guy, you know, he's like,
Crazy.
you know, and then the thing is, when you stabilize, you're fine, and then the other second part for anyone who's thinking about doing skydiving.
I don't want to watch this video. I would laugh so much for like 75 years.
It's hilarious. And
Oh
I
my
mean, you
God.
don't want to. For anyone who's gonna skydive, the only second part you need to be worried about is when he pulls the parachute. Because
You don't expect it.
Yeah, because he's above you, right?
Oh
And
my
he has
God.
the altimeter and everything. So you're flying blind. You're literally flying blind.
You're
And-
not doing anything.
Because I saw the video, and you just see him like, okay, it's time. No need to warn him. You know. It's like, what do you mean? No need to warn him. It's like my life is in your hands,
Yeah.
right? And
But
and you just see
he's-
literally you
he's
see the
probably-
video, and he's like, okay. And
He's
like,
probably done it like 75 times that day as well.
I know, but he
so-
could have. I think he tapped me, but I was too adrenaline
Yeah,
pumped
yeah,
to
yeah.
even think. Like maybe he did, but he should have
Choked you.
He's like, hey, by the way, we're doing this. You know,
Calm down, buddy.
But it was
Calm
just
down.
Literally, here we go. And
So you saw this in the.
I saw this in the video.
So wait, you said there's one guy filming, or was it more?
No. There's the
So
guy
there's
that's
one-
with me, like this.
Yeah.
Like this, and then there's the guy that's in front of you. So he tells
So there's
you,
one guy in front of every person jumping.
Yes. So they're
Word.
taking shots of you, which are amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Honestly, props to those guys. They jump every other plane. Can you imagine? Every other plane they jump. So the guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna have some lunch. Okay, here's my lunch. Okay, time to jump. And then they jump, and then they take a
Vomit.
break, vomit, and then okay, here we go. We'll wait a bit. Okay, that's plane, and then they take another plane, and they do that from 9 to 5, man. I don't know if it's 9 to 5, but it's a 9 to 5 job, right?
Speaking of skydiving, my cousin is actually like certified now to jump alone.
Nice.
Like he
Did
did
to
it.
do it 7 times.
I don't know.
something like
I don't
that.
know what he also did. He's also like a scuba diver or whatever.
Okay,
But
he likes that stuff.
yeah, he's
So
he's going on a trip now by himself, 3 months around the world, and I'm like,
That's good.
I want to be at home watching Netflix.
But I mean, I know somebody who was a skydiving instructor. She jumped 55 times, and then the 56th time she was scared.
She was
Scared.
scared.
Yeah. It's like you would think after 55 times that you've jumped.
It's like walking for 75 years, and then the 76th year, you're like, oh my god, what am I doing? This actually happens. Actually, it's pretty sad. I don't know why I
So-
brought it up.
So yeah, it's just that's exactly what happened, and I mean, that's my skydiving story. But that's exactly what happened, and the way I showed my mom, because I didn't tell her, right? Obviously,
You didn't tell her you
I
were
didn't tell her.
skydiving.
I didn't tell her, man. Crazy. No way. You crazy? I'm a lonely child, man. It would have been the end of it, you know. So what I did was I got the video, and I came back home, and I showed her the video. So I said, like, sit down, have a look, and I showed her the video, and she was so happy. Completely the opposite
Really?
reaction of what I expected. Like a few hours later, my dad calls me. That's you on the plane? It was like the worst reaction ever. I didn't expect that from him. He's like, you did this?
Hejda inte.
Hajda inte lena tet med tiara. You know, it was bad. It was bad. But anyway, Jad, any last things you want to say? You want to
Can I
wrap this
plug
up?
one last? I'm joking. I'm not gonna plug. I mean, good luck on the rest of the journey. It's only the beginning. You're only gonna grow. You're only gonna learn. We already saw like that you guys changed a few things from the previous one, so it's only gonna get better and better and better.
Behind the scenes info.
Even though mine is up there. I'm joking. But yeah, so good luck, man, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. And let's do the closing statements one more time. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. Thank you for being on the show,
You're welcome.
J.Keen, or
Thank
is it Jad? We don't know actually.
Calendar man.
Or Calendar Man, for being on the Nobody's Famous podcast. And you can listen to this on all the platforms, whatever.
Go ahead and plug, man. It
No,
feels
no,
good.
no,
It
no,
feels
but-
good to
no,
just
but-
plug. Do it. Do it.
You're gonna be able to listen to this. You're gonna be able to watch it, and it's gonna be cool. The Nobody's Famous podcast. This is episode 2 or episode 1. We don't know yet, but
Or
you know,
3.
maybe. And
10. Too far.
but thanks for being on the show, man. And it's
Thank
been
you
a
for
pleasure.
having me. Thank you for having me, for sure. Word.
Signing off.
J.Keen.
Nice.
Really good, man. That was really good.
Woo! Sorry, I know we took a bit longer,
Oh, man.
but